Charlie Hotel Alpha November R22 2POB outside Sloane. Request start up and airfield information for locals to the east.
Alpha November, start at your discretion, runway 21 left hand for rotary QONH 1009.
1009 21 left hand, Golf Alpha November. Next.
Student Golf Juliet,
Mixture full, copy in. Prime the aircraft, so a couple of twists to the throttle.
Roger, report, right hand downwind.
She's alive. Okay, so I'm going to wait. Engine RPM looking good, between 50 and 60%. Engage the clutch, engage the alternator. Clutch light comes on immediately, blades are turning within 5 seconds.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, cool.
Everything's fine. Okay, so blades are warm, so it's catching quite quickly. I mean, belts are warm, it's catching quite quickly.
Yeah.
That's good. So between 50 and 60% at the moment. A lot of people like to fly with their hand on their knee.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So that means the control column's up here for me, or something's up there for me. That doesn't matter, it's fine.
Cool.
It's wherever it feels comfortable for you.
Okay.
Final information, King Air broadsword 3-1 inbound from Cambridge, currently showing 14 miles back to east.
Broadsword 3-1, sound information, runway 21 right hand, QFE 9094, one aircraft in a second.
99421 right, broadsword 3-1, thanks.
No fix possible. Ah, just what you want to hear from a GPS, isn't it?
Of course you do, yeah.
So it should just be a second or two before that clutch light goes out. There we are. So clutch light's out, we can bring the engine RPM up. As you can see, it's bringing the rotor RPM up with it.
I see.
Side here, fully engaged clutch, up to about 75%. Then we want to check the gauges, okay? We've got green on oil pressure, green on oil temperature, and coming up for green on the cylinder head temperature, okay? So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to check the mags. So I want to check there's less than a 7% RPM drop within 2 seconds. 1 1000, 2 1000, yep. So that was the right mag. Let's check the left mag. 1 1000, 2 1000. Yep, it's only a 3 or 4%, that's good.
Okay.
So pull carby. We want to monitor the carburetor air temperature.
Okay.
So we see that's going up. Excellent, I'm going to leave that out for a second. Happy with that. Now I'm going to split the needles, okay? So I'm going to roll the throttle off and we're going to see the engine needle come down to an idle and the rotor needle will follow it but slower. Okay,
yeah.
so just up a little bit. Split. Idle's fine. Rejoin the needles, we can bring it back up to 75%.
Juliet, report final, runway 21 right.
Happy with that. Let's take the cyclic friction off, collective friction. Some metal wires down here, isn't it? That's alright, it's alright.
Leave that out of the way.
Fine, so they're off, that's fine, carby's out still. So now I'm going to bring the RPM up to 8%.
Okay.
And then the governor's going to take over. And it's going to bring it up to 100, between 102 and 104% for us.
Alrighty, I see.
There it is there, it's still together. Clutch lights come on, it's just retension of the belts, but it's gone out now, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Now we're going to check the low RPM warning light and buzzer work. Okay, so I'm just going to crack the lever up a little bit, roll the throttle down. Excellent, come on about 97%. Okay. Brilliant. Levers back down again. Okay, we've got carburetor air temperatures, 15, right. Warning lights roll out, engine RPMs together, top of the green, manifold pressure, 13 inches. T's and P's are all in the green. We've got sufficient fuel for what we're about to do, 15 degrees on the carb heat, that's alright. Happy with that? Are you happy with everything?
I'm very happy, yeah.
So, all clear out to the right. Yep, all clear out to the left. Feel free to follow me through on the controls.
Okay.
So you see what I'm doing with it.
Golf Juliet, land your discretion, 21 right, surface winds 200 degrees, 10 knots.
Okay, so I'm just going to come across to the right here, so we can swing it round, avoiding wag. Alright, so in the harbour, all the warning lights are out, engine RPMs together, top of the green, manifold pressures, 20.5 inches, 21 inches. T's and P's green, 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 and carb heat is 10, so I'm happy with that. Helicopter Alpha November in harbour outside Sloane, request taxi to midfield.
Helicopter Alpha November, taxi midfield, 190 degrees, 10 knots.
So 190 degrees, so we've got a tailwind at the moment. Okay, so at the moment the wind's pushing us along, we'll have to work quite hard to keep ourselves hovering.
It's from the southwest, just behind us.
Or just behind us, yeah, so 190 seconds. All we're going to do is taxi a little way out here. You can see an aircraft in on finals there.
Yep.
One lined up ready to go on finals.
See that?
And we're going to depart eastern boundary, which is off to our right there.
Okay.
So everything's looking good.
Foxtrot 3-1, turning a 3 mile final to one right.
Foxtrot 3-1, Roger, 1 head, just touching down.
3-1.
Golf Charlie Lima at hold Bravo 2, ready for departure.
Golf Charlie, Roger, hard or grass runway?
Hard, Golf Charlie
Okay,
Lima.
so it's all looking good out there.
Hold at Bravo 1.
Another check all around, especially
Hold at Bravo
line
1,
and
Golf
above.
Charlie Lima.
It's all pretty clear. Helicopter Alpha, remember, request to park low level eastern boundary.
November, eastern boundary, take off fuel discretion, 180 degrees, 11 knots.
Just going to nose it forward. Gather 40 knots. Remember your trim, Patrick. Oopsie daisy. Okay, a little bit right pedal. Nose it forwards. Climbing away at 60 knots.
Righty.
Excellent. How'd you find all that? There's a test at the end of this.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, great. It's pretty.
So you can see I'm doing most of the work with the cycling here
Yeah.
at the moment. Okay. Particularly at low level, you kind of work a little bit, especially with the wind.
Yeah.
But when we're up slightly higher, it'll be a bit smoother. And you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. If I want to slow the aircraft down, at the moment we're doing about 65 knots. If I want to slow the aircraft down, we just ease back with the cycle.
Point gas in, stop
See the
line.
nose come up?
Foxtrot 3-1,
Yep.
2
We
on
start
right line,
climbing.
fuel
If I want to go a bit
discretion,
faster, I just ease it forwards, okay?
3-1, thanks.
Okay.
I'm climbing, so I don't have to do too much work before it does kind of drop off, okay? The whole time I have to hold a certain amount of pressure in to keep the aircraft moving forward at a certain speed. If I want the aircraft to go around to the left, I just apply a little bit of pressure to the left. As you can see, the aircraft banks, roll
Yep.
to the left. If I want to go to the right, the opposite happens. The check is a very slight amount. It's very sensitive.
The whole grass is available. If you just pull ahead and then turn left up towards the northern windsock and your left, 9 o'clock.
So at the moment, I'm looking out in the distance there. I'm looking at the horizon, seeing it hit the bubble here.
Cross runway 23.
I'm trying to keep it at the same point to maintain this kind of speed.
Okay.
I'm also picking out a heading reference, so I'm looking at a building or a bunch of trees that's quite away in the distance.
What, you want to backtrack
Flying
on the
towards
concrete,
it.
you mean?
Okay.
I'd now like you to do that.
I prefer
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
See that?
Okay, you have to hold
Okay,
out then.
so
There's,
follow me
two
through.
tracks again off the hard
You have
runway.
control.
Okay.
Okay, where shall I hold, Golf? In your present position.
Try not to
Charlie,
squeeze too
line up,
tight.
2 on line.
More relaxed grip helps.
Okay.
Lining up to 1 right. Golf Charlie Lima.
Julie, if you come right from there and park next to the other PA-28, so the one on the eastern edge of the apron next
Right.
to the grass, that's the light blue and white one.
So I'm just following you through a little bit there, just to help you out.
Yeah.
Okay, you have again.
It's really
Foxtrot
sensitive.
3-1, you for the corporate.
Really sensitive.
Not sure.
Okay, you've just let go, Joey.
Golf Charlie Lima rolling
So
2.
I'm never very far away from the control
Take off fuel
center.
discretion, 160
Sure
degrees,
you're not.
16 knots.
3-1, yeah, I'll take the corporate.
Roger, to the corporate. Half right, you can start turning round.
It really is only little inputs.
Taxiway
Yeah.
Alpha.
Other information, Golf Charlie Delta Golf Whiskey request.
Charlie Delta Golf Whiskey, celebration, passenger request.
Golf Charlie Delta Golf Whiskey PA-28, ran field to Shackle Farm Private site near Rusted Water, 4 miles north of Olney. Routing is just to the east of Wellingborough, level 3,500 feet,
Okay.
request basic service.
Alright, just
Golf Golf Whiskey, basic service, now QNH 1009.
Basic service, QNH 1009, Golf
ease it
Golf
forward a little bit, so we've just lost a bit of speed with that.
Okay.
Just hold it there, that's it.
Okay.
Allow it to pick up some speed.
Alpha Mike, continue taxi.
There we are, now we're getting a little bit more speed, and now we're a little bit more stable again.
Okay, yeah, I felt that, yeah, for sure.
You still have control.
Okay.
Okay, so you see the horizon there, you just try and keep that horizon at the same point on the bubble.
Okay.
For you, I reckon,
Kind of just
Just-
yeah, it's about there,
yeah,
yeah.
maybe just hit the top of that, maybe just above it. Going a a little bit quicker. Also pick out your heading reference as well, because at the moment we're just coming to the left a bit, heading towards Wellingborough.
I kind of realised that, yeah.
That's very good, yeah. So pick out those cars, you can see those shiny cars.
Yeah, that's, yeah, okay.
Heading towards them. Yeah, that's nice and settled. Pootering along nicely now.
Is this sort of a good cruising speed, or should we be...
Yeah, we can do a bit more than this normally.
Okay.
But I mean, for now, it's fine.
Okay.
You just get the hang of it. Normally go around sort of 70, 80 knots.
Okay.
22. Anything quicker than that is, a little uncomfortable enough. Anything slower, you kind of feel like you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I think you get the hang of it now.
Come on, Greg, bring it back. There we go.
He says, just as he does that.
Just as I bring that, yeah.
A little bit of forward. That's it, not too much. Too much, that's right. And then bring it back to your heading as well.
Come on, Greg, bring it round. There we go.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
So we've lost a lot of forward speed again, which is why it's kind of sloshing around a little bit. That's all right. Just ease it forward, let it gather some speed up. Just a little bit of stability. That's right, not too much. That's it. Just hold it there.
I think I was trying to look out, and I didn't even look at the speed.
Oh, that's all right. Well, I mean, the best thing to do really is to look at the horizon. And
right.
Try and get that right, and then come in every now and again, look at the speed. All right. If I'm going slower than I should be, I look back outside. I change it.
Okay.
All right. Leave it for a bit. Look back inside. Ah, great. I'm going faster. Yeah.
Great.
That's the way we like to do things. A lot of people, while they're training, they fixate on the instruments.
Okay.
And these instruments have delays in them. So they're going to tell us how fast we're going at that very point.
Right.
So you end up chasing your indicated airspeed, which is not good.
Yeah.
Likes this sort of speed.
Yeah, I can definitely feel when I've reduced speed, because it just becomes almost uncontrollable. And I suppose the faster we're going, you're putting less control in on the pedals, right?
Yeah, I mean the controls from the pedals really come from the amount of power I'm using.
Okay.
Even at 30, 40 knots, the tail's working quite well to keep us in line.
Okay.
Papa Hotel Alpha Tango, celebration calling.
This feels good.
That's good. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, it does sound good. We're still going forward.
Information, Golf Papa Hotel Alpha Tango. Golf Alpha Tango, pass message. Yeah, going to the bottom of 33 for engine on space. Tango 8 firm, taxi 33 in the ship.
Now what I'd like you to do now is bring us around to the left. You see the railway line goes through here, through between some fields and stuff, and I'd like you to fly us in between Rushden and whatever this place down here is called, right? So nice and gently, round to the left. So all clear out to the left.
Tower information, Golf Whiskey, request your surface wind check.
Golf Whiskey, surface wind variable 150 to 190 degrees, 15 knots, occasionally gusting into the 20s.
That's copied, Golf Whiskey.
In between the railway and the building.
Just kind of come up, aim for that wind farm. Very nice. So we've got Wellingborough out to our left here.
Okay.
Kettering's just off our nose to the left there.
Yep.
Corby's just off the nose to the right up there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's my nav for you. I know no more.
Golf Alpha Wax ready.
If you send me any further, I'll get lost.
Two on right, your direction, 160 degrees, 12 knots. Take up 5 direction.
Changes on route frequency at 129.72, Golf Charlie Lima.
Golf Charlie Lima, roger, good day.
Good day, Charlie Lima. Golf Golf Whiskey 10 to the north, changing on route frequency.
Golf Golf Whiskey, roger, good day.
You can really feel that when you try and increase and decrease the power, you can feel it in the stick, kind of.
Yeah. Well, the nose of the aircraft actually follows where the lever goes. So if I lower the lever, watch what happens to the nose of the aircraft.
Okay.
The nose drops. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I raise the lever, the opposite happens. The nose comes up.
I see.
Right. That coupled with the fact that you've got to manipulate the pedals,
Yeah.
and it goes to the left and right a little bit as well. It means no matter what you do with one control, it affects another one.
Affects
so
the other one.
A balance between all of them.
I see.
Do you want to pop your feet up on the pedals there for me?
Yep.
Reach them alright?
Yep. Midget height.
Right. That's right, so you got the pedals as well now.
Okay.
I'd like you just to move the pedals a little bit and just see what happens to the aircraft when you do that.
9036 Charlie.
Oh wow. Okay.
Bound with apologies
Now-
for forgetting to call you first.
Polite man, just apologising.
936 Charlie
These
Tango Alpha.
strings here are what we're using to tell whether the aircraft's in balance.
Okay.
You just start to push the right pedal for me. Watch what happens to those strings.
right hand, QNH
Come off to one side, yeah.
100.
So, yeah.
Push the other pedal in there and you'll see it go off to the other side.
Right. It's much easier on the left one. I guess the helicopter naturally wants to go that way, I suppose.
So what we do is we try and keep those strings straight up the bubble.
Okay.
Straight up the bubble when we're manipulating the power, or basically the whole flight.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is lower the lever, and what I want you to do is control the strings as well as the cycling. Try and keep everything nice and straight.
Okay.
So I'm going to creep the lever down now, nice and gently. So right pedal, cycling a little bit, that's a little bit more right pedal. That's it. A little bit more right pedal. There you go. Keep it coming down. Very nice. They're setting us up on a nice rate of descent now, 500 feet a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen when I raise the lever?
Well, we're going to go up, aren't we? So the nose is going to want to go up.
Nose is going to come up, and you're going to need a left pedal as well. Okay, so nice and settled.
Okay, so down is left pedal, of course. Okay, yeah.
So raise that lever. So you want left pedal. You're going to need a little bit of forward cycling just to keep everything the same. So I raise that lever up, a little bit of forward cycling. That's it. Not too much left pedal at the moment. That's it.
Okay.
So we can just react to the strings, and then we're back up to sort of a cruise path.
Okay.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I was happy with that. I have control.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come around to the left now.
So was I was on the cycling and the pedals there?
Yeah.
On my own, yeah, cool.
Okay, so this is the A14 underneath us here. You have control.
Okay.
Alright, I'd like you to pop your left hand on the collective lever for me.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm going to follow you through, particularly with the cyclic on this one, because, you know,
Yeah.
you've got 3 controls now. All of a sudden, you've only been up in the air for 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to give you little nudges with the cyclic a little, just to help you out, okay? But what I'd like you to do is, check we've got full carb heat, yeah.
I can feel the throttle moving.
Yeah, it's just tweaking. Governor tweaking that for you. What I'd like you to do is just aim for the middle of this, pick out Pittsford Water, which is that reservoir in the distance.
Okay.
Keep us aiming at that. Try and keep the strings straight as well as lowering the lever.
Lowering the lever.
Yeah, so nice and gently squeeze that lever down for me. So we're still heading towards Pittsford Water. Keep squeezing it down. Got the pedals bang on there. A little bit of left cyclic for me. That's right, we're just banking off to the right slightly. That's right, squeeze the lever down a bit more. That's right. So you've got all 3 controls and you've set us up on a rate of descent.
Okay.
That's outstanding, Craig. That's outstanding. Okay. Keeping the same references and everything, I'd like you to now squeeze the lever up and increase the power for me until I say stop. So a little bit of left cycling when we do that. A little bit of forward forward cyclic, and we do that because the collective wants to raise the nose.
Okay.
And a bit of left pedal.
Oh, left pedal, of
Keep
course.
squeezing the lever up. That's right, nice and smoothly. The smoother you manipulate one control, the smoother you can be with all the others. The easier it is to control the others.
Okay, so it's collective up. Okay, yeah.
Collective up, left pedal.
Left pedal, of course, yeah.
That's it. And you've set us up on a rate of climb now.
Okay.
A little bit of forward cyclic.
Losing airspeed there slightly.
Yeah. Nice and relaxed. Alright, I have control.
Okay.
Well done. I don't give people all three controls in the during a trial flight normally.
Oh, okay, awesome.
But you did very well.
Right.
You relaxed on the controls nicely with the cyclic, so I thought, well, you know, you're interested in flying. I thought, let's
For sure, yeah.
stuff it. Let's see what he can do.
What's the worst that can happen?
So, can you see Cywell out in front of us now?
Stand by. God,
It's in that shadow.
yes, I can see it.
That's right. You see the reservoir there, just
Yeah.
off to the right. That's it. Yeah. We're going to aim towards that. Okay. So
Okay.
you have the cycling stick at the moment.
Okay.
I have the power on the pedals.
Okay.
Helicopter Alpha Evans just south of Kettering. Request rejoin information.
Number 2 on left hand for rotary, QFE 909 10 is joining on the straight in approach.
2 on left hand, 994, copy traffic. Alpha. Cirrus straight in, he said.
Copy India Juliet, 2 on right, take off fuel discretion, 170 degrees, 15 knots.
Is that somebody on final, is it?
Yeah. 2-1 runway is the active runway, so you just come to the left a little bit. That's it. Okay, that concrete runway you can see, that's the active runway at the moment. There's 2 of them there. There's a concrete one, and just to the left of it is a grass one as well.
Yeah.
In the same direction. So they're the active runway, so we've got the left-hand side of the airfield to play around on.
Okay.
So if he's on a straight-in approach, he's going to be along that extended centre line, somewhere along there.
Somewhere
Off to our right, yeah.
over there somewhere.
Provided he's not looking at the wrong thing, he shouldn't run into us.
Copy India Juliet, Boeing 2-1.
You mean we stay left of this?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So we kind of aim for the buildings
Yeah.
on this route,
Okay.
and then that keeps us well clear of the active runway.
Sure.
Okay, when we get back to the airfield, do you fancy giving an auto rotation a go? Oh, and by giving auto rotation a go, I'll demonstrate one to you.
I was going to say, yeah. We're not quite there, are we?
No,
yeah, let's
it might be putting a little bit of pressure on you.
yeah, for sure.
But
Yeah,
you're
let's
all
do
right to
it.
go
Yeah, for sure.
Give that a go.
Might have experienced that once.
Yeah. How was it?
Pretty, yeah.
Well, just a practice one.
Just a practice one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought a real one would put you off. Put you off flying for good.
yeah, no, probably wouldn't it?
Well, unless of course it went off all right.
Well,
In which case you're like,
I'm
oh,
still
these
here
things
now.
are safe as houses.
Yeah. Should we be seeing him at some point, or?
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't heard him before.
6 Charlie Tango on a 4-mile final.
It's 4 miles out.
6 Charlie Tango, roger, runway 2 on right, line
Just
fuel
out behind
discretion,
us.
service wind 170
Left a
degrees,
little bit.
15 knots.
That's right, a little bit more forward cycling for me.
6 Charlie Tango.
Left a little bit more for me.
Sure.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, Craig, I have control.
Okay.
Just relax a little bit.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I realised I was getting a bit
Yeah.
See if we can catch him up. Got to only be doing about 70 on approach, I thought. Yeah, we're getting him.
Speeds up.
It's approaching the airfield, and we'll call when commencing an auto midfield.
Helicopter Alpha, Roger 1, fixed range, short final, 2 on right.
I got a visual of the Cirrus Alpha. There you go.
So are we telling him that we're going for 2-1 left, or?
No, we're just midfield, in the middle of the airfield. And Alpha Lima commencing auto midfield.
Land midfield, the other direction, 182.
Looking out ahead, feel free to follow me through.
Yep.
Nice and relaxed.
6 Charlie Tango,
Sort of rotation you can go.
Okay, left at the end. Okay, left at the end of the runway, 6 Charlie Tango.
Slow it down a load. Speed it.
Charlie Echo Alpha Mike, outside of fly level.
Loads of speed off now. Not too long.
Got Charlie Echo Alpha Mike, satellite information 5, taxi, holding point Bravo 2, runway 21 right hand, QNH 1009, and cross 23 and 33. Bravo 2, 21 right hand, and QNH 1009.
Nice.
Skiddle on the ground about this speed, which I could probably slow down a bit more if I'm honest. I'm really not a very good pilot. So now we're going to give hovering a go.
Okay.
Alright, so don't put too much pressure on yourself for this.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of fun. So I'm looking at that 2XL building you can see right in front of us.
Yep.
Nice and relaxed. Looking outside, you'll just have the cycling for this.
Okay.
There's a little bit of pressure to the left all the time.
Okay.
The other left. That's it. Okay, so nice and relaxed. Follow me through. You have control.
Jesus.
Okay, I have.
Good.
Settle that down.
That is
for
crazy.
you.
That's
Alright, so we're behind us still. I think the wind's coming more that direction actually. So just relax your arm a little bit.
okay.
Mike, control position, got the Cirrus coming down now, taxiway to give the
Okay, follow me through. You have control.
Where would you want us to park November 936 Charlie Tango? Charlie Tango, we just continue straight onto the apron and you'll see the high wing on the grass, so we just park on the starboard side but just slightly forward.
It's hard to kind of feel what's going on.
That's right, tiny movement, so you're just over controlling a little bit at the moment,
Okay.
so just relax your arm a little bit more. Fingertips if you want, might make it easier. Looking outside, you have control. Off we go. I have control again. Okay.
That's perfect, thanks, Charlie Tango.
Nice and relaxed again. Give that another go. Looking outside, just relax your arm a bit more. And you have control. Smaller movements. Much smaller movements. Okay, I have.
Okay.
It's getting better. But don't worry, it takes people a long time to get hovering.
That's good news.
Yeah. Nice and relaxed, looking outside. You have control.
Final information go to you, Juliet. It's now well clear of your area. Request frequency change to hold one radio 1130.7. Got 3 Juliet, Roger, going. Thank you for 7.
Come on, bring it back, bring it back. Okay, now just a mess.
Okay, I'll give it.
Okay, no, yeah.
I've got control. Nice and relaxed again. That was good, you had that for a while.
Yeah, about 4 seconds.
No, it was good. It was under control for a bit. You have control. A little bit of wandering around, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can wander.
A little bit to the left, just a touch, and a little bit forward. Just wait for the aircraft to stop moving. Okay, I have again.
Okay.
So that's the trick with this hovering. Is
Right.
You make an input. So let's say I'm drifting off to the left.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to make an input to the right, and I'm just going to wait for the aircraft to stop moving. Like
Okay.
that. Okay. Try not to put the input in until it stops moving, because then you've already an angle of bank.
Right. Okay. I see. Yeah. Of course.
That's just a classic case of over control.
Okay.
So nice and relaxed. You have control.
I grabbed that.
A bit more left. Touch. He's brought it back. Look at that. Okay, I have.
Okay.
Very nice, Craig. Very nice. Elegant travel over back to Sloane.
Done back taxi from there.
Back taxi. That's an unusual instruction. Forgive me. Crikey, it's warm in the sun.